Oh yeah, I do appreciate you. Is there, did you put a straw inside?
Yeah, it's in the bag already.
Okay, gracias.
Oh, cool. I put a napkin in there too.
All right, today is when we go to Dallas. And I usually always drive by the Office Space location. So I'll probably just do a short one. I don't know, it depends on how I feel. But for right now, bottoms up with a Egg McMuffin. And I actually get hash browns, but no ketchup. It's got sugar in it anyway. Pretty good, pretty hot. There it is. Now they're trying to cross the highway right here to get off at this area. He's blocking that way for them, but they just stopped instead. 1616459 is Irving. So he's just stopping here for this cross right here. They've created like a bridge, and he just stopped right there. I'll get the time. Very odd that they would try that. He's doing something right there. He's got kind of a grimace on his face. And here's the area, but we'll get the date on radio. Thursday, April 30th. Let's see if I can get his information. No information. There's no reasoning for it, really. One truck got through. He just went straight through right here. These people are trying to get to work, but they have this blocked off way back there. So the express exit's blocked off way too far. There's got to be an explanation. They can't just be stopped like right here. I'll see if I can get a cruiser. I can get a cruiser. It's 227, but it doesn't mean that that same police officer's in it. There's something coming up right here. They don't use the same police officers for the same cruisers, so they're not held responsible. Not yet. In the future, there'll be a QR connected to the driver of that vehicle. This is basically a crime right here, what they're doing to the highway. He's got his truck blocking pretty much the fire truck, and all he's doing, I saw him do it. They just pulled up. There's the second part of the crash. This is totally uncalled for. So what are they doing here? They're using, basically, I don't know what they're doing. This is being towed right here. So that's going to be on the express exit. This is the express exit right here. That's the expressway. You can see the barrier. So what is the problem? Why shut this highway off when they can use that barrier? What was their movement? I guess there is movement of that. They've got some kind of a logic behind it, but it costs time. And all of these people are trapped behind me right here. Literally, I'm in the front of it all, so I get to see all this stupid, idiotic stuff. That should already, they should already been wrapped up 5 minutes ago. And they're using the fire trucks and the police so that they can make this impossible turn that's going to take an incredible amount of time. a bunch of, I don't know. I just think they did this completely wrong. They should allow the flow of traffic to go for the morning and then done this later and then just sat there on the side. But he's basically trying to get off, so we'll see what happens. All right, now he's completely turned around backwards. So he's going backwards down the highway. So he's not trying to do anything with this fire truck and this police officer. He's just going backwards down the highway. And that's the express exit, which they have moving. So they've tied off the express exit earlier to make this move or whatever he's trying to do. There he goes. Okay. So he's trying to pull that vehicle. It looks like maybe one more vehicle to go, and then they'll release it. So why they did the express exit first, I don't know. I guess to get the vehicle down part of the highway. They used the express exit to, I don't know how they did that. I guess the accident happened on the expressway. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure it out. All right, so that is the one they're towing right there, that they were towing backwards, and they've got more that they're towing off the express exit there. There he goes. So now he's allowing the fire truck to move. I don't know. I thought it was kind of stupid. I think they should have probably allowed traffic to flow and just found a better exit, or I don't know. It took way too much time because he had to back up and do all this other stuff. All he had to do was just haul everything off that way in one motion rather than tie up all the traffic and then let the express exit go. Anyway, that's all the traffic they tied up because it just took one move. That should have taken less than a minute. I don't know. I think it should have taken less than a minute, and that asshole right there needs to be ridden. All right, 1999, Mike Judge came out with a cult classic comedy, borderline romance with Jennifer Aniston and Ron Livingston. Ron Livingston plays a character named Gibbons, who hates his job basically, and Jennifer Aniston plays a waitress named Joanne that works at Schlotzky's. Anyway, this is where they did the opening shot right here, and check it out. A lot of it's filmed in Austin, but they actually did this shot right here for 1999 Office Space. Mike Judge did it on a crane probably. Biggest issues that were is, just give me a second. Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Robot is working. Please be careful.
I just don't see the purpose of this thing.
He's got an American flag. Well, there he is. See how they camouflage right into the tree? Is that not amazing? Looks like we gotta move in right here. It's current.
The medical text is too easy. No, I'm not from going off the rest. Your head turns full circle.
He literally just saw me start to zoom, and that's his response. Let's see if I can get his attention. There he goes. It's almost like he's offended. Yeah, he was just sitting there chilling, and then he just takes off. Like, I started to zoom, and he just got up, and I don't know how loud this thing is. There's no way you could have heard it other than he saw the car. But they go by like a sixth sense. Look at that. Seen the movie Manhunter? That is in a scene. It's the same exact lamp as in Manhunter, with the Francis character that thinks he's the Red Dragon, or they call him the Tooth Fairy. That's in it. I saw it the other night. Same lamp. Yeah, Michael Mann did the Manhunter. He uses the same exact lights as they use in Schlotzky's. I don't know if it's a coincidence or Schlotzky's a fan of Manhunter. I don't think they probably would be, but it's weird. I never see those lights anywhere. I've seen them in some decoration things. They're kind of like hip, modern kind of lights that look kind of like a star or something. The Red Dragon's like really cool how it ends, though, because whenever he's bleeding on the floor, it makes the blood outline of like dragon wings, kind of in a way. Even though they called him the Tooth Fairy because he bit his victims. It was Thomas Harris's first film. It may have been shown. I don't think it was shown there. That was originally, it was an art theater. I saw Bad Lieutenant there. The first one. Yeah, the one with Keitel. Was that shown there at that theater. That was when you walk out of and you're like, man, did I just watch that? But yeah, Manhunter, it's not cracked up to be like Silence of the Lambs. It's not on that level. It's acquired taste. It's a good selection of interesting music. One of the major critiques between Roger Ebert and Siskel on Silence of the Lambs was the music. Siskel didn't like the music. He said he thought the music it was done wrong. It was too scored and too dramatic and stuff like that. He didn't buy it. Where Roger Ebert really appreciated it. It did take most of the Oscars that year. Manhunter's music is interesting. It definitely keeps the acting probably needs to touch up, although it's underplayed on the side of Francis, who's the killer. It's very, very different than Buffalo Bill. He's more sophisticated. He's more of a person that's within society. It's creepier. It should have been creepier than Buffalo Bill. Buffalo Bill's more of an outsider that hid, where the dragon, the Red Dragon, he was part. What I need to do is I need to update and see the Edward Norton version with Ray Fiennes and with Gary Oldman and Philip Seymour Hoffman, who is probably directed by some hip director, and that was called Red Dragon. The original's Manhunter. They don't even include it in Wikipedia. I don't know why, but Manhunter is the original in 1986. Michael Mann starting the whole Silence of the Lambs trilogy. They They separate Manhunter into something differently. I don't know why they do. Anyway, that light is in Manhunter. It's a 1986 one. It's the same type of shape of lamp, whatever you call it. I don't even know what you call those. They're like a star lamp or something. Interesting about... I'll get into the director. What's interesting about Silence of the Lambs was originally it was given to Gene Hackman to direct. And Gene Hackman, after the script was done, he turned it down. It was written by a screenwriter, but Thomas Harris didn't write the script. So he turned it down, and then he handed it over. Jonathan Demme came out of nowhere. He had a music video experience and stuff. Turned out to be the best thing for it, which I do appreciate. Silence of the Lambs. I think it's a pretty good one. Red Dragon, of course, is done in a whole different style. Michael Mann. The screenwriter of the Silence of the Lambs was Ted Talley. He later do All the Pretty Horses with Matt Damon. The screenwriter, Ted Talley. He adapted it from Thomas Harris's novel. So I have to kind of be selective. This is basically Schlotzky's with a pickle. So they have the whole bag thing, Schlotzky's. These are by far my favorite sandwich because of the bread. Look at the bread, it's very European. And then how they originally make it. This is a smaller version of the original. This is so good. And then of course you get the pickle. And then wrap the pickle. It's really good. Yeah, that might be a possible go back. Cool aspects to it. It's got like, you know, your cover parking. What is that? It's for a flag. And then it's got like some kind of backyard thing there. It's not exactly a garage, but yeah, it kind of protects you. You want to know this one if you guys are anywhere near during the hail. It's on Marquita Drive. You just park under there for a few moments till the hail passes. It's got a little light too that's on. That's probably a sign that it's a not move in. They wouldn't. Why would they leave that light on? Here, I don't know if it's on my route, but it's an interesting structure. Some of the stuff there. And I like this little side school bus looking thing. It looks like maybe like some friends or relatives can come over and Grizz wallet. We're always checking time on Redfin, and we're just marking distance here. So that's going from Redfin, and then of course calculating that into the cells. Rabbit. The Redfin and cells rabbit. Could be a tongue twister, maybe. It's really the red rabbit ran around the red barn. In this case, the Redfin, and then the cells rabbit. This could be something. We're first going to notice that. Which is Roof Company. It's already kind of hit on. I think that's the number. Yeah, we might want to do a little knocky poo on that one. And it changed kind of a few style stuff.